I didn't write this code, AI did. Let me show you how you can code 10x faster using a GitHub Copilot. So here, as we can see, I just write a comment and it gave me whole of the function. Now, this is our GitHub Copilot icon. If this is in a if you can see this in the bottom of your VS Code, that means it is installed. If it is not installed, then you can go into extension. You can search here GitHub Copilot, and here as you can see I have already installed this, so it is coming. Earlier we have GitHub Copilot only, but that is deprecated, so now we have GitHub Copilot Chat. You can install this and this will appear. Then we have just created a file and I write comment and it gave me everything. Now you can sign into your GitHub account and you can choose a plan. So currently I have taken a free plan for a month and then it will charge me around $10. So if you are a beginner, you can take free 1 month trial and you can do hands-on on GitHub Copilot. So now let's see if I have to do any API thing. So can I use this GitHub Copilot for that? So as you can see, it is already giving me everything. If I am writing any comment, it is trying to complete it. So here I want to and if I keep pressing on tab, so it will give me the whole code, and pressing tab means I am accepting its suggestions. So here it has given me a full code. This is a React.js one. So this is a simple TAM file I have been using, and as you can see it has auto completed. It's like fetch API. It has using a sample API example, so you can change it here with your real world API and you can use it like that, including the error handling. Next we can see if we type any number like const numbers, and if I type 1 2 3 4 5 and then const doubled equal to, so as you can see it is giving me suggestion and I'll press on tab and now I'm accepting it. If I don't want to use this console log double, so I can just print enter and it will not appear. Okay, so then we can see it can predict our next line like magic. No need to type everything. Then if I write any function, and if I return like a minus b, and if I select this all, and as I'm in Mac, so I will be using command I and I'll say fix this function. Either I can do it here. As you can see it has a starting and it has fixed the function because it is a TypeScript file, so if it has fixed it like that. Also if I don't want this here, so I can just undo this. I can copy it here, I can paste it in my chat as well. Can you see this, like it has temp.tsx with it. If I click on press, so now with reference to my comment it will also use this file in the reference when it is providing me solution. So this is one of the best way. If you want any changes in the file, just keep that file as well with your prompt, and now I can say fix this function. Also you can see here it is auto means it will take it by itself which model it has to use. If you want any other model, so you can select it from here as per my suggestion. If you want a simple thing, you can go with GPT 4.1 and all. it is not using 0x. It is, if you use any Claude or something like these are the newer ones, GPT-5, so it will use your limit. So if you have any like Claudes on it and this is super fast, so it will use more of your monthly the model value you have, it will use it more. And if you want a simpler problem, so you can go with GPT and all, which are 0x. If it is complex or it is UI based with a multiple functionality, you can go with higher models. So currently I'm selecting this, I press on tab enter. So as you can see, file is also coming with this one and it has used this. So if I press on this, as you can see below that it will create it, but I don't want that. I'll just undo that. If I'll press on this, so it has directly replaced everything. And if I want to keep, I can press on keep, otherwise I can keep on undo, it will remove the changes, but I want to keep this, so I will press on keep. So now all the changes are here, the error is also gone. So even our mistakes Copilot can fix instantly, so we don't have to worry about this. So the next thing we can show is, if I press on anything, like the shortcuts we have with the Copilot is like as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, if I'll press on tab, it will accept this. If I'll press on escape key, it will reject it. And if I click on control square bracket, so it will give me next suggestion. If I'll press on control and square bracket open, so it will give me previous suggestion. And if I'll press on control close square bracket, it will give me next suggestion. What is good prompting? If you just write make function for debouncing, this is not a good prompting. So what is good prompting? It is you actually give what you actually want. Like if I want create a function to debounce a search input with how many milliseconds you want. So I want 300 milliseconds delay, and in what you want, I want the function in JavaScript. So this is an example of good prompting. So if you want a result to be good, so you have to give a good prompt. Also the other thing is, suppose I have given this prompt and it started giving me the function, I have accept this, I'll keep on tap. But do you actually know that this code is correct, or you actually want this format? So we don't have to blindly trust the AI, we always have to review the code, and we have to use comments to guide the Copilot, as I showed you. Also we have to break the problems into smaller pieces, so it is always useful when you will again come and review the code, so you know what is actually happen here. Then if you are not using the Copilot yet, you are already behind. So make sure you start using Copilot today itself, and you install it and take the subscription and start using it. Make do more hands on it on this, because interviewer will definitely ask you. And to make your task easy, efficient and error free, it is highly suggested to use Copilot today. But also make sure you are not blindly trusting it, you are also reviewing the code, you also know the concept. So it is not like AI will do everything, you have to review it as well. Follow for more dev tips and AI tools, and follow techly yours. Thank you, happy learning.